Hello everybody, my name is Lefpud and welcome back to my channel. This is an update to the Fnaf Minecraft map that I've been working on. And as you can see here, this is the first building, as you can see in the first video, where it was the original Freddy Fazbear's Pizza building. But then I got a comment that said it's supposed to be the same building as the one in Fnaf 1, the game. So I decided to move that somewhere else, and I'll get to that later. But here is the Fnaf 2 location. I decided to change it, move it from over there to over here, and I also gave it a redesign as well. And I'm really proud with it, and I can't wait to show you guys. So this is the front of it. It's inspired by the new movie, but also some original liberties taken, of course. We got around here. I changed the parking lot so it's a bit bigger, and we even got a loading area here. Unfortunately, though, there's no loading room yet, so this is just a garage door from the outside. Then we got garbage area in the back, some generators. Yeah, I think they look pretty good. Can't wait for the next management wanted update 1.4 because that's going to add generators, and they look pretty cool. I keep up with their updates on their Discord, and if you go over to their YouTube channel, Overdrive or OVDR, they should have a link in one of their videos to join their Discord, and if you want to keep up updates on that. I also post some updates on this world over there pretty regularly as well, so that's basically the around the building in the back. Here's the front. Really proud of how this came out. There's a couple ways that I went with this, but ultimately it came to this, and I'm pretty proud with it. Let's go inside. So over here we have the counter where you sign in, pay, and you can also get your pizza here. Even got a menu up here as well. You're probably wondering, this isn't aligned with the wall, so how did I do that? I have a mod called Axiom that allows me to create entities. I can move it wherever I want. I can rotate it and everything. It's really cool. If you want to learn how to get Axiom, I'll probably do a video on that because for Forge users, it's probably complicated. I'm proud with this hallway kind of design. I just thought it'd be fun, add some color into here. But as you can see, sort of accurate to the game as well because we have the dining area, of course. We got the stage. This sun I got from one of the mods. Yet another Fnaf mod. That's literally what it's called. Pretty cool, and it's animated and everything. Got some decorations, and for the game area, I obviously wanted to add some arcades, so we got them here. We got the prize corner. I realized that on the actual FNAF 2 map, prize corner is actually over here. So I messed that up, but I'm just going to leave it alone and just leave it like this because I'm proud of how my layout is. And if you want to see the exact layout, I posted it over in the layout channel over on the OVDR Discord. So if we go in here, we got Pirates Cove. So we got mango and everything. There's probably a couple trash items I can put in here. Balloon Boys over here, buy some presents. Pretty normal, just sitting there. And I also wanted to add a more dining area. So I had some tables and everything. Here's kind of a blocking wall. So there's a little bit of privacy, but you come around and this is where you pick up your pizza. You can pick it up out there, take it home, or you can pick it up here. And here's something that's not in the game, and it's a kitchen for some reason. There's no kitchen in FNAF 2. So I added one myself. I'm pretty proud of how it came out. I think it looks pretty cool. I think I can add some stove hoods for the steam. But we got some pizzas here. We got a freezer. Pretty proud of how this came out also. I need to add some ice blocks so I can kind of create that freezer feel. There's no closet in FNAF 2, so I decided to add one just like how there is in FNAF 1. Got the stage, pretty accurate to the game, except for the clouds and the sun and everything. And then we got some posters and leading to the parts and service. But if we go in here, it's obviously kind of accurate to the game with how the characters are laid out and everything. We got the wall here, and I decided to put in some shelves with the toy heads and everything. We go over here, we have the hallway. This is different from the original game because it's kind of an L hallway. It splits, but I decided to keep it a lot simpler and smaller. So we have the party rooms and everything. Party rooms are definitely here, which were missing from my previous version. And we got the vents, so it all technically still works. And there's even vent triggers here, so they can crawl through. Last time I played this map with some survival mode to test out how the animatronics work, they never went into these party rooms, so it kind of sucks. And then we have the office. That is supposed to be up here. Technically there's two, but I like one more. I had to make my own desk because this is one problem that I have with Management Wanted's desks. is that their fans don't move, and also the fan is kind of in the way. But yeah, that's the FNAF 2 location. It's pretty simple. We even got the bathrooms here, so I definitely made sure to include these. They're a little clean. I could definitely do some detailing. Right, one thing that I almost missed is that the cameras work. I added an actual camera system with the map layout. Someone told me that I can rotate the map to have it correct by pressing R. I probably should have figured that out by myself, but as you can see, the flashlights work and everything. And I added a safe here, so where, and this is the mod also, cluttered. That's the mod used to get the safe. So you can get your Freddy mask, your flashlight, your tablet here, so the tablet works and everything too. And yeah, that's about all I have to show for this location. One thing I really want to show, actually there's a couple things I want to show. We're gonna go back to the FNAF 1 location, because as you can see, this definitely got a redesign. I took inspiration from Into the Pit with the layout of the outside and everything, so it's a lot simpler. It's less like the movie, but I kind of like it more like this. It seems like kind of lower budget kind of location. We can go around. We got the kind of back area, garbage. I should probably put a loading zone, but there's also a back door here too. But yeah, let's take a look inside here. So I'm not sure how people will feel about this, but I like how this looks. Into the Pit kind of has a brick look to the walls and everything, and that's what I wanted to give this location. So for the most part, it's the same. The layout and everything is the same. It's just the walls are different and kind of older, kind of decrepit looking, and there's a reason for that, and I'll show you later. It's pretty cool. I don't think there was a camera system the last time I showed it though, so here it is. Now it's time to show you guys something that you know how I said that I moved the original Freddy Fazbear's somewhere else? I moved it over here to this location. So if you jump into the ball pit, you go down and down and down and down, and then you end up here. So this is an older, more fresh location where they had the old style animatronics before they took them apart for parts in FNAF 2, and then they reused them for FNAF 1. So this is the original location. So everything here is pretty much the same. Arcade area is the same, but as you can see, the walls are newer, they're cleaner. If you go in here, as you can see, the animatronics are the unwithered ones from FNAF 2. So yeah, I just figured I could do a fun little Easter egg thing here that you can figure out by jumping into the ball pit, and then you end up here. And if you go back here in the location up here, I'll show you. If you go into the safe room here, it's blocked off. You have Springtrap. But if you go down to this one, you have William Afton. So he's alive and everything, and he just murdered a bunch of children. So this is kind of a sight to see. But so yeah, if you're in survival and you go into this room at night, you'll probably be murdered. And the kitchen's pretty much the same. For the most part, a lot of this stuff is the same, except the garbage is all cleaned up. So in the more decrepit version in the future, there's more garbage, but here it's different. What I should do is probably change these posters to ones that fit this style. There's one last location that I have to show you for this update, and it's Circus Baby's Pizza World. As you can see, it's not complete yet. The outside is not complete, but the inside. This is something I showed you in the last video, and I wasn't happy with how it looked, so I completely redesigned it. As you can see, the layout's completely different, and I plan to really, oh yeah. If you're looking for a layout, this is pretty much the layout of the place. If you look at these white lines. So if you want to take a screenshot and copy this, go ahead. As you can see, we got a whole new lobby area. Really proud of how this looks. I got the musician and the little guy, I forgot what he's called, Lil Joe. Lil Joe's here. We got some Kid Rocket things that you can actually ride. Pretty cool. And of course, I still kept intact the hallways. Everything is different. We got the arcade area, which is the first thing you see when you come into the building. Whoa. Okay. I did not realize that if you go in here, there's a ghost block. So I wanted to add some more lighting in here, but I did not account for that. We got a whole new prize corner. Really happy with how this looks. It looks pretty authentic. We got another little Joe. We got some plushies. We got restrooms over here. So this one's the male restroom, I'm pretty sure. Nope, female restroom. And then on the other side is the male restroom. So we got a little party room here, pretty simple. And then if we go across over here, We got another kind of party room, but this is more connected to the dining area. So if we go through here, we got a little chill dining area with some low-hanging lights because it wasn't enough to light up the place, so I had to hang them. I'm pretty happy with how they look. A lot of the copycat mod and framed blocks mod really helped. But if we go over here, we have the whole dining area for the front stage. So we got Circus Baby and our little bitty babs. We got Funtime Freddy and Funtime Foxy here. You even got this cool sun here. If you want answers for that, I'll have to do some tracking down because once you have a lot of FNAF mods, it can become pretty confusing. And then we have a kitchen. We got, I don't know why the kids always go to the kitchen. Really happy with how this looks. With my time in the restaurant industry, I definitely got some looks of how a kitchen looks like in a restaurant. So when we go in here, we have the freezer. This is what I mean by the ice blocks I need to add to the other place because it kind of gives it a more cold freezery look. But yeah, we'll go to the opposite side of the building and we have kind of a Blora gallery. So this is a whole area that I just dedicated to Blora because I wanted to have space for the mini arenas and everything. So this whole space is for her. I'm not sure if I should have all the tables in here. Probably want to give some more space here. But if we go through here, we have the employee hallway, and yes, I do have cameras set up, so you can go in survival and actually play. So if you go through here, we have a hallway, go into an exit here. I have this blocked off though for lighting purposes. But go down this one, we have a break room area, so employees can go and have a break, watch TV, get some coffee, make some toast. And then we have the office. So I kind of had it inspired by the FNAF 2 location, but of course, my own liberties. I like this. The kind of lever on the desk kind of thing. I think that's cool. Even got a power switch there. Doesn't work though, but if we open this, we can open the cameras, and we got the main stage, we got the arcade area, party room. Every time I enter the cameras, it always turns to night. So I'll go over here to the backstage. It connects through here, and then we can enter the parts and service. And this is what this room looks like. I decided to put Brennard back here since I didn't really have space for him. So yeah, we have the Party Freddy back here too for the Yendo character. Got some heads, more heads, and then we have the Funtime Springlock suit from that. I think it's night 4. We even got Bonnet here, torn to pieces. Pretty funny. And this isn't on the cameras, but this is like a manager's office we decided to put back here. We have another exit, and we have the supply room. This doesn't do anything. It's just there for decoration. We got a little generator here. Here's a loading area. So I definitely plan to put some shelves and stuff through here. Some boxes. That is all that I've gotten for this place for so far. Definitely working on the outside. That's something that's going to take some planning. But I'm really proud of how this looks. And I'm curious to see what you guys think of it. Let me know in the comment section below. That's pretty much almost all the work that I have right now. I can show you what is going to be changed. Like Fredbear's Family Diner, I think I'm going to expand it a little bit, so it's going to be bigger. I have to change this, the road and everything here, but of course I also have to work on all the houses and everything, and some stores. But hey, I hope you enjoyed this little update. If you guys did, and you want to stick around for more of this stuff and the eventual release of the mod pack and this map, then why not subscribe to the channel, keep up with some updates. Like I said before, you can join the OVDR Discord, and I post some updates over there for this map. So if you want to keep up with their content and see some of mine, I'm not sure if I should make my own Discord for this map though. That's a lot to manage, and I don't really want to have a Discord. That's something I've done before, but I don't want to do again. That's about all I have for you guys. See ya.